Roger Aguilar is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Goes right past him. George Saldana ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Out. On to first, the double play.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Altoona wins it 10-4. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to...
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Harrisburg Senators and the Altoona Curve. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Andres Mendez will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Slow grounder to first. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now we'll look at the...
He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sean Graves is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. So it appears he's going to leave the game here as he favors that left leg. Hoping that it's not too serious, however, as he's able to get off on his own power. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our Topps Player of the Game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get... MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Harrisburg Senators and the Altoona Curve. And now we'll look at the starting lineup.
He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
First baseman, Sean Graves.
Sean Graves is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Chop foul over toward... Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He's been crushing the ball lately, hitting over.
Coming to the plate now, Ray Martin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit to first. Graves gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder
Sean Graves comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Another one sent foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High in the air out to center field. Ullman giving chase, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Rob Casto will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To first, scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors. Sean Graves will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Graves.
He's set. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. One and 2, here it comes. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Altuna's out in front, 2-0. Ray Martin will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 2, Jonathan.
George Saldana will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time.
Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only... Sean Graves comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about doing that again. Let's see if he can get something started right here.
0-1.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Tap fouled at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Reading Fightin' Phils. Sean Graves will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, guys, I don't think I'd worry too much about yesterday if I was him, because look at that batting average he's sporting.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Boy, that's a tough time out there for your outfield to let you down. 2 runs are going to come in to score on the play, and that was just a total lack of concentration. That's embarrassing.
So stepping in, Mike McDonald, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eduardo Montañez will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. With a moment now, Enrique Batista will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances. Corey Quintero will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Looking to minimize the damage here. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
Sometimes in a situation like this, you wonder if the delayed steal might be on from third. Well, this time it wasn't, and the throw was not even close at second base.
Right side. Polk is right there. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning. Hector Blanco has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, and sure, he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. Leading off the inning, Sean Graves, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Sean Graves will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Nunez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 5 innings complete. Reading leads it 5-2. Dante John gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Boy, someone...
Sean Graves will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. High pop-up. Jackson is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
We'll take a look at this on show track, and that's been an effective look.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Reading comes out on top in this one, 5-2. Good night, everybody.
The ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And
time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Altoona Curve. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, this team runs pretty well. They drive the ball and let the game come to them and just drive in runs when they get the opportunities. They're going to be just fine.
Richard Cortez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that.
Sean Graves will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip, so lately they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but they could be ready to break out right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Coming to the plate now, Rodrigo Varela, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Bounce to first, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Sean Graves is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And obviously, any time...
Saul Lyles will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming. Sean Graves gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Well, you don't expect a guy who's having a year like this guy is having to take an ugly hack like that.
1-2. Way outside. 1-2. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Jackson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, catcher,
Sean Graves will start things off here in the 9th. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, I think they'd love